As always, wonderful and beautiful, glorious day it is. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the day the Lord has made. Let us all rejoice and be glad in it. It is a soulful Sunday. Absolutely, it is. It is April 21st, 2024. Absolutely. And you know what it is. It's YT on YT. You know what I'm saying? Yours truly on YouTube. Yours truly on YouTube. All right. Yours truly on YouTube. Absolutely. And right now we are active on. Well, this is a Bitcoin. This is a Bitcoin. Okay. And so what I see popping on Bitcoin, is we're going back to first of all, before I get into it, um, we're gonna turn this way. Uh, this way, Marcus had backwards, like Ash Ketchum on Pokemon, right? And we're gonna put the pin in the hat because you know what? I mean, this is the weekly trade watch list for April 21st through April 27th. Um, yes, indeed, it's the weekly watch list. This is the weekly trade watch list. So, weekly trade watch list, looking at Bitcoin. Um, Before we get into it, I'm gonna keep it a thou wow with y'all. So I know y'all been seeing me not take these crazy trades, but I grew an account absolutely quickly over the past 2.5 to 3 weeks. But I came to the conclusion to go ahead and start over because it wasn't realistic as far as number one, me documenting it in my trading journal. Number two, it wasn't gonna be realistic for somebody else, even a beginner. Even though they were still legit trades, I decided to start over from ground zero. Okay, I decided to start over from ground zero on my trading account. So my trading account is back to like $177 or something like that. Because I want to keep it 100 and keep it transparent as to if somebody new was to come on or whatever the case may be, somebody that's a beginner or somebody that's new to the family, trading family. You know, they see the consistency growth and the ups and downs of being disciplined with a system and having a systematic approach to the market. So that's why I decided to start over. So it's all good. So made the decision to start over. So here's the deal. There's a Bitcoin on the M15. Something that I like to trade is when price. This right here is a divergence. Okay, right here you see how right here on the candlesticks, price is laying upward. So there's an M15 divergence. So I'm put right here, boom, 15-minute divergence. I have a color coding system with my charts. When I see a color, I know what time frame it's on. But if I kept the same color from the monthly all the way down to the M1 time frame, I wouldn't know what time frame I placed it on. So on my monthly, I have black. On my weekly, I have pink. On my daily, I have red. On my H4, I have blue. On my H1, I have green. On my M30, I have gray. On my M15, I have purple. On my M5, I have orange. Excuse me. And then on my M1, I have yellow. Okay, those are my color coordinated system. That's just my system. Okay, so here's the deal. This is diverging like this. This right here is doing what? Slanting lower, right? And it's called a bearish divergence. And this midpoint right here is called a change of character. Okay, this right here is a change of character. Bam, price change character, right? So there's an M15 change of character below. I suggest if you're gonna be a legit trader, you need to get you some templates instead of you having to manually put it in all the time. So right here is a change of character. Okay. So now what do we have? We do have right here where we can see a bit of a redistribution right here, redistribution triangle, correct? Okay. This is also an area of interest where the where the sellers can come back in the market and drop this thing back down if it decides to come back and mitigate the supply zone. It's absolutely a supply zone. So I'm gonna mark it off as an M15 supply zone. M15 supply zone. There we go. It's red. So now what I like to trade is this. When price diverges like this, price is slanting upward and literally slanting lower on the R side. You have to change the character. What I like to trade is, hey, once price diverges and changes character, I would like to see price do this. Obviously, I know it's not going to do it all the time, but I would like to see price do this. Consolidate and then push down lower without mitigating a supply zone. So I call it it's a back-to-back supply zone imbalance. Back-to-back unmitigated supply zone imbalance. You have back-to-back. In this case, not what's actually printed. In this case, you have this supply zone is unmitigated, and the price decided to do this and drop down some more. Then you have what? This unmitigated supply zone and this unmitigated supply zone. Now, here's the deal. When price does that, the bears cannot be in control of the market because the bears are not going to leave unmitigated, like two consecutive unmitigated supply zones. They're not going to do that, and neither are the bulls. So what I like to trade is the reversal of that. So if price would simply change character right here, not push back to the supply zone, consolidate, and boom, drop lower, then I'll look for a bullish reversal and get in for my buy entry. So also right here is an area of interest where the buyers can come into the market because this is a reaccumulation. Okay, this right here is a reaccumulation. Okay, so this is an area of interest where the buyers can come into this market and push this thing back up. So here's the deal: when you're trading, you always want to have a buy scenario and a sell scenario. Okay, you don't want to be married. Excuse me. You don't want to be married to a bias. You don't want to be, oh, I'm looking for sales, oh, I'm looking for buys. You want to have yourself set up for the buys or the sales just in case you get caught slipping. Because if you're sitting there being married to the sales and your sales setup doesn't happen, but it was a dope buy entry, then you just lost out. Right? You just lost out. So this right here is a M15 demand zone. Okay. So why is that? Because you see how price did what? Created this high, created this low, created this high, created this low, went up, broke that structure right here, created this high, came back, tapped into this low right here, the demand zone, and went up and did what? Accumulated, reaccumulated, broke this structure, created the high. So this right here internally is a BOS. Okay, that's a breaker structure. Internally, breaker structure, 15-minute BOS above. So here's the deal. I don't know what Bitcoin is gonna do. I don't know what it's gonna do, but here's the deal. I got myself set up for the buy or for the sales. This is a nice area, a nice entry, a nice point of interest for a sale, and this is a nice area for a buy. Okay, we don't know what's going to happen, but nevertheless, we're going to be prepared for whatever does happen. That's the real deal. So you can see how price diverged right here, changed character, creating a reaccumulation, pushing back up, and I'm assuming that it's going to push up to here. So here's the deal: on the M1 time frame, this is a divergence. See, it's landed lower, it's landed upward. This midpoint right here, change the character internally. So we say, hey, that's an M1 divergence. M1 divergence. This right here is what? Change the characters. The last area where the sellers did what? Sold from, broke this structure and created this low. Now price came back to the supply zone and obliterated it. It's called change of character. So 1 minute change of character above, right? And so now you can see how price did what? Tapped in to a demand zone, POI, boom. Want to move back bullish. Now here's the deal. What I want to see in order for this sell to be valid, price has diverged, changed character. I want this to do what? Consolidate, aka be a reaccumulation to go into the supply zone. If that's the case, guess what? After this change of character, did price come back down to mitigate this demand zone that caused the change of character? No, it hasn't. So if price decides to go ahead and do this and come into the supply zone, then we will look for sales, because what we will have then is what? Unmitigated demand zone after the change of character happened. And then if price decides to push up again into the supply zone, then we'll have what? Another unmitigated demand zone. We have two back-to-back unmitigated demand zones entering into a what? M15 supply zone, and then we're going to simply do what? Wait on our distribution. That's how that works. So it doesn't matter. So the thing about it is, we can look for sales. I ain't saying it right now, but confirmation-based trade. We can look for sales, and then our TP would be the zone. The take profit would be the zone right here. All right. Let me go to a higher time frame to see if it's a typical diverge on a higher time frame. So on a higher time frame, let's see H4. So on the daily, see, this is how you map a market structure. See, we're bearish on the daily. We're bearish on the daily. And this is how price tapped into a demand zone right here, broke structure, created a high, right? So you have this low, you got this high, this low, broke this structure, created this high, came back in, tapped into a what? Demand zone. This demand zone accumulated, reaccumulated, and did not break above and create a new high. It respected the supply zone, created a lower high, and then did what? Eventually rolled down and did what? Broke this structure and created a lower low. So now you got a high, low, lower high, lower low. Okay, so we are bearish on daily, but the lower time frame could be bullish. Like you gotta understand market structure. Market structure is mapped up between distribution high, accumulation low. Distribution high, accumulation low. All right. Distribution high, accumulation low. You can see how this diverged right here. Look at this. This diverged right here. That's landed lower. And this right here slanted upward, which makes this what? H1 change of character. So I can map this out as a change of character right here. Boom. 1 hour change of character. All right. 1 hour divergence. 1 hour divergence. So now possibly this thing could come down here to this imbalance. That sell could come down here to this imbalance. It just depends on what happens. You got yourself set up for the buy or for the sell, so it doesn't matter actually what price decides to do. You got yourself set up regardless. It doesn't matter. No, we know this is not. We do not have a sell limit sitting right here. I was just showing an example. Okay, that's just me showing an example. So the thing about it is, I want to see if price decides to come back to the demand zone because it changed character, right? I want to see if price decides to come back down here to the demand zone to create a bullish move, or does it decide to just push up here? It really don't matter. we can take advantage of it either way it goes. Live YouTube link is in my bio for my people on IG. YouTube link is in my bio. We live on YouTube right now. You simply want to join the trading community. All you have to do is ask. Simple as that. Plus, the Telegram links is in the description. The Telegram links are in the description below the video. Telegram is a trading chat channel. It's a trading community and a trading signals chat. It's two Telegram links. So this could be an M5 demand zone. You sent a question on YouTube? Let me see what's up. Okay. Let me see what's up. Let me see what you got. Okay, you said you don't understand distribution, high, and accumulation. Okay, cool. Bet. Let me show you. Let me show you what's up. 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 Hold on. Let me show you what's up. Says you don't understand distribution high. Okay, here's the deal. So what I mean by distribution high and accumulation low. Okay, remember the market moves and market price cycles. Okay, first you have an accumulation. Okay, let me show you on the diagram. All right, let me show you the diagram. Let me see. Y'all can't see my screen from that. Hold on. Let me see what's up. Let's see. All right. Let's see. I have it pulled up. Y'all give me one moment. Let's see what's up. Y'all give me one moment. Hold up. Dudes. Apologize, y'all. So let me see. Check this out. I can't seem to pull up. Okay. So here's the deal. I can just explain it. I'm just attempting to explain the best way I possibly can because it won't let me. No, it'll let me close it. It will. So here we go. Here we go. So here's the deal. Right here is an accumulation number one, accumulation number two. Here's a distribution number one, distribution number two. Okay. Now, accumulation low. What I mean by that is the lowest low in the accumulation cycle. The lowest low in the accumulation cycle. Okay. And a distribution, the highest high in the distribution cycle. That's what I mean by that. So when you're marking up market structure, when you go from, an uptrend creates what? Higher lows and higher highs. And a downtrend creates what? Lower highs and lower lows. Okay. So what I mean by that is this. What I mean by that is, see, this is an uptrend, right? This is an uptrend. So in between from this low, this will be an accumulation low. This will be a distribution high. Okay. But in between that is going to be a reaccumulation because the market prints in market price cycles. It's ARDR, accumulation. The market would accumulate right here, go up. Then it'll create a bullish triangle being a reaccumulation. Then it'll go up again. Then you're going to have a distribution right here. Then it'll go down. Then you have a bearish triangle, a redistribution. And the market will go down again. And then right here, the whole market cycle will start over. This will be an accumulation, right? Does that make sense? So then you got accumulation, reaccumulation, distribution, redistribution, accumulation, reaccumulation. And then when price breaks up above here, called a BOS. It's called a break of structure. Okay? This will be called a break of structure. Okay? Then you got accumulation, reaccumulation, price break structure. What does price do? Distribute, redistribute, accumulate, reaccumulate, break the structure again. Right? So bam, this will be another what? Break of structure. Okay? But if price decides that it wants to come down here and break this low right here, right? Price decides it wants to come down here and break this low. This now becomes a what? This becomes a change of character. This now becomes a change of character. Okay? But here's the deal. A change of character does not determine a change of trend. A change of character does not determine a change of trend because what can happen is this. Price can simply do this, come into a demand zone right here, and go back up and do this. And break structure. Okay? A change of character does not determine a change of trend. It just is just exactly what it is, a change of character. Now, here's the deal. At times, you're going to have this. Let's go back to this Bitcoin. We got the change of character right here, right? So when price decides that it decided to change character, that doesn't mean the market changed trend. That doesn't mean this is going to be a downtrend. That just means it changed character. Okay, because what can happen is this. Price can simply do what? Change character like it did. Come down here, continue to be bearish, and buy from right here, and then do what? Go back up and break this structure. Now, here's the clue. Here's the clue. When price diverges, this is the divergence, and then it changes character, one or two things are going to happen. Either price is going to come back to mitigate the bearish supply zone that caused the change of character. Okay? Either price is going to come back to mitigate the bearish supply zone that caused the change of character, or price is going to do what? After it changed character, it's not going to even worry about mitigating any supply zones. It's going to create a redistribution and then do what? Push down. In that case, if price diverges and changes character and does not mitigate the supply zone that caused the change of character, then this is just nothing but a correction to do what? Refill a bullish imbalance to then do what? go back up and go back bullish and probably do what? Break structure and create a new high. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? So now here's the deal with this M1 time frame right here. You see how price diverged right here and changed character? I say, hey, let's wait and see if price is going to come back down and place his foot down, right? Refill this imbalance first before it does what? Go up, break structure, and want to create a new high. So guess what? We could definitely take Bitcoin buys with confirmation. Okay, we can take Bitcoin buy with confirmation from this area if it gives it to us. Let me move this up like this. I'm gonna do it like this. I'll do it like this. So yeah, we can definitely, because now here's the deal. Two things gonna happen. Either price is gonna respect the zone or it's gonna do what? Disrespect it. And if it respects it, guess what? We can definitely take Bitcoin for what? And here's the deal. You have to at least trade with a 0.02. Okay? You have to at least trade with a 0.02 because why? Doesn't matter your account size, but you have to trade at least 0.02 on every single trade. Why? Because you want to have a system. You want to have a system where you take partials. You want to have a system where you take partials, okay? So you have to trade with at least a minimum of a 0.02. If you trade with a 0.01, you can't take partials. You just gotta let it ride. You know, you feel what I'm saying? So this would be at least a 0.02 proper risk management, okay, on display. And we'll have to see if the buyers want to come in off of this level. That's not necessarily a secret, but that's what makes sense. That's what makes sense. There's nothing to say that you can't take buys from here. The RSI is in the oversold section, right? Because here's the deal. Price diverged and changed character. Everything is off of divergences. Everything is off of divergences. So I need a bullish confirmation. I need a bullish confirmation saying that the bulls want to buy from this area so I can simply get in for a buy market execution. Right now, it's not it. That's a little small redistribution right here. Small little bearish triangle. Okay, so we're waiting on our evidence that the bulls are definitely want to take over this market. So we already have our Bitcoin trade set and ready, waiting to do a market execution. So right now we don't have any presence of the bulls yet. We just got some green candles. Because guess what? The bears can come back in and push this down and still break this low. All right. So we got to see what's up. You got to be patient. Patience pays. And I'm not tripping if this price want to simply, if it didn't give me my necessary confirmations, I'm not tripping on missing out on this trade. Because you got to be disciplined. You got to be disciplined in your trading account. There has to be a strict amount of discipline because this is your trading account, direct reflection of who you are. You got to trade like a business. Got to trade like it's a business. So what I'm now anticipating is for price to come down here, respect some type of demand zone on the second time frame, and attempt to push back up. Because you don't want to get in a buy at a high, you want to get in a buy at a low. You want to get in a buy at a low. So right now, this is just an impulsive move, but we don't know if the buyers are taking over just yet. We don't know that. Dope buy entry though. It's nice. See how price came back to respect. And I tell you, you got to realize price diverged and changed character. Probably wanted to put this leg back down before it did what? Come up here and break structure. So we're going to see if price wants to retrace back to this level somewhere and then go back bullish. So I'm maybe looking for something somewhere like, see, there's a fair value gap right here. You have a fair value gap right in between here. These wicks, the wick of this first candlestick and the bottom wick of this third candlestick is not touching. So you have a fair value gap sitting right here. So probably somewhere, see what some people like to do, what I've seen. Some people would do something like this, put a GAN box like this, and then they'll rest a buy limit 50% of the GAN box, stop loss below this low right here, to go up and do this, something like this. Like they'll put a buy limit sitting right there. But I like to have confirmations. I like to do market executions. I look at a pending order as liquidity and basically guessing. You have no evidence of confirmation that the price is going to hit that area and not hit your stop loss. So I like to trade confirmation based trade. I like doing market execution. So what I'm anticipating is price creates this pullback, distributes, redistributes, comes somewhere into this level right here off of this M1 demand and go bullish. That's my anticipation. So right now, what I'm imagining and envisioning what's happening on the second time frame, I don't want price to come back and mitigate this candle, to be honest with you. I don't want it to be set up for my ideal trading setup. I don't want it to come back and hit that supply zone. I just want it to consolidate like this, create a redistribution, and drop. That's what I wanted to do. I mitigated that candle. Mitigated that candle. Still doesn't mean that it's going to go bearish. Still doesn't mean it's going to go bearish. So I would like to do a buy entry from somewhere like right around here, stop loss below this low, and then go up to the zone right here, like a 1 to 4. So that's what I would like. I don't even like placing pending orders, but in this case, I may. Or no, I'm gonna wait for it. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna see what price is gonna do. Since this mitigated that supply zone, it's not my ideal setup that I like to take. So I'm thinking price may go and create a new low. I'm thinking it may go and create a new low. It's just my anticipation. Not my ideal setup. Not my ideal setup. Come on back down here. So now what I want to see is bullish engulfing candles overcoming the last bearish engulfing candle. But I want to see it at this area. So when it comes to Elliott waves, I'm looking at this probably being a wave 1. I want it to pull back and be a wave 2, and then we can go up wave 3. So that's what I'm hoping for. That this thing pulls back into here and the bulls buy off of this level. You do got an M1 fair value gap. Just patience, man. It ain't my ideal setup. Patience pays. And then the thing about it is when you got a systematic approach to the market and you tweaked and redefined and constructed your system correctly, and what I mean by correctly is that it's your systematic approach to the market is profitable over time. It's not going to be 100%. That is a myth. You're not going to find 100% setup. It's what you have deemed. You trade what you understand and what you have deemed. Okay, cool. I know trading this way is going to lead me to consistent profits long term. So it doesn't matter what the market's 100,000 different ways to trade the market. You trade what you understand. You have a take partial system, and you let that be. So the way I trade, I don't see my ideal trading setup. But my thing is hoping that price comes back into this level and then go bullish. That's what I'm looking for. Let me see what's up. Because this can still consolidate and then still push lower. Yep, and it still can do it. You know what? Instead of that, let me see. 15 price up here. This could be equal low. This could be equal high liquidity right here. And price could definitely come back to this zone and sell. So this is a possible area where the sellers will come in at too. So that's going to be TP1. This is going to be TP2. For the buy. I'm going to attempt to probably ping pong this. Let me see what's up. So I'm attempting to stay on here until this trade activates. I mean, until this trade not activates. It's talking like I got a pending order here. But until it gives us a setup. I mean, this setup, not a setup. Because if it don't give us the ideal setup from here, I'm not going to be waiting any longer. You have any other questions? We have any other questions? I'm looking at the comments. Looking at the comments. So my thing is, let's see. That's not it. This break above here, we gone. The price would have simply went up and broke above this internal redistribution. I would need a buy market execution. So you got to look at this now as like a smaller redistribution. Wait on confirmation of the bulls. Got my buy ready. As soon as I see it, we gone. Still sitting on my hands. Still sitting on my hands. Oh, I'm in there. Okay, I'm in for a buy. I'm in for a buy. Oh, ooh, no. I thought it whipped out. It didn't work out? I thought it pushed up above that. That's what I thought I seen. That's what I seen, that type of candle right there. I seen it attempting to push out. Let's see. I thought I seen a violation of the supply zone. I mean, this redistribution supply zone. So I thought I seen my stop loss. I'm gonna put my stop loss below this low right here, which is 64, 64, 483, 82, 64, 483, 82, 64, 483, 82. I'm in for a buy, 0.02. See, Bitcoin want to go bullish. If not, it's gonna. If it breaks this low, simply it's my stop loss. But I will look for another entry right here. I would definitely look for another entry right here. So let's see. That's why I just got my stop loss like literally right below that bullish wick, like literally right below here, because I don't need to be in this trade for a buy. If price simply sells beyond this point, I don't need to be in the trade for a buy. So I got my stop loss placed. My TP, my overall TP is going to be up here at the. I'll put it up here at the supply zone. 65 to 64.38. 65 to 64.38. All right. So as of right now, we're in profit. Ooh, nice. That could be a nice sale right here. That could be a nice sale to push back into this level. So guess what? I should trade with a higher lot size. Let me see. Boom, boom. It's gonna sell down lower. Oh, it's not lower. It's gonna sell down a bit lower. Let me see. Accumulation, reaccumulation. Could be a dope sale. There's a possible entry for a sale. But we're gonna hold what we got. We're gonna hold what we got. Because we're thinking like this. Let me show you what we're thinking. Thinking this is a what? Accumulation low, distribution high, and this being a what? Higher low. to do what? Break structure right here and do what? Create a higher high. That's what we're thinking. And so, like I said, stop loss right below here. Let's see, entry is 64,589. Right here, 64, somewhere right here. 64,589. All right. Stop loss is literally at 64, 483.82. 64, 483.82. And then TP is 65, 264.38. 65, 264.38. Nope. 65, 264.38. Okay, so looks something like this. That's what we're going for. That's what we're shooting for. My thing is price may come down here and sell at this level. That's what I'm thinking, because this is an imbalance, reaccumulation imbalance, tapped into a supply zone. And now that would be TP1 for the sale. But then the buyers do have an opportunity to push this back up from this level, because this is a reaccumulation imbalance. That's how you read price. So you can see literally in between here how price did what? Created this low, went up, created this high, created this higher low, broke structure, created this high. The sellers came in, pushed it back down from here, because this was the area of interest where the sellers would come in at. But then the buyers definitely have an opportunity to push this back up from this level. We don't know if it's going to happen. We do not know if it's going to happen. But we do not need to be in the buys anymore if price would have simply hit our stop loss, which is placed right here. We don't need to be in this buy. But I did not, this is not an ideal take partial or break even area for me. My ideal take partial break even area would be what? Right here, where price break structure. And then I can do what? Close 50% partial, stop loss will be a break even. And I'll let the rest of my volume ride to this TP right here. That's what I would do. So we'll see what happens. Definitely see what happens. As of right now, we're in profit. A little bit of profit. So this is what I see also. This redistribution right here was an imbalance, was a redistribution imbalance supply zone. It got obliterated. The market blew through this this bearish triangle, this redistribution imbalance, created this high, came back and respected this demand zone right here, created a higher low, broke structure to do what? Create a higher high. To come back down and do what? Possibly create a higher low. To probably do what? Go back up and create a higher high. That's what I'm looking at. That makes sense? Anybody have any questions, comments, or concerns? I have multiple confluences to be in this buy. It mitigated this redistribution, retraced, but then price failed this redistribution supply zone and went bullish. So we'll see what happens. The price decides to hit this stop loss, cool. We'll look for another confirmation buy from this area. You got to be grateful and be okay if your stop loss get hit. You can't avoid your stop loss being hit. Don't pull a rookie move and be like, okay, cool, price is about to hit my stop loss, so I'm about to move my stop loss a little bit further. Don't do that. Your stop loss is to protect your trading account. And at times it's going to get hit. But if you use proper risk management, trading anywhere from 0.5% to max 1% of your account, then guess what? You shouldn't be dreadful about your stop loss getting hit. Because on the real tip, say this for example. Say if you were going for a risk to reward of 1% risk and 10% reward. Say you were going for that, and you were trading with a 1% risk. You could hit your stop loss. The market can hit your stop loss 9 times in a row. Out of 10 trades, the market hit your stop loss 9 times in a row. You'll be down a negative 9% in your trading account. But then it's that one time out of those 10 trades, one time that the market overall hit your 10% reward. Then guess what? Negative 9 plus a positive 10 equals what? A positive 1%. So you can be a 10% winner on your trades and still be consistently profitable in the market. Proper risk management. It doesn't matter how many trades you lose. It just matters what your risk is. It doesn't even matter about your winning ratio. It doesn't matter. You can take 100 trades, right? You can take 100 trades, and out of 100 trades, lose 90 of them. Every last one of those trades, you had a 1% risk and a 10% reward. Every 10 trades, you hit your overall 1 to 10. You hit your 10% reward. That's still a 10% winner. You lost 90 trades. No, you lost 90 trades and only won 10. And you're still up 10% of your trading account. It's the way it works. Oh, goodness. Let me see about gold. Let me see. Let's see if gold. Let's see if gold has my setup. Maybe erase all of this. Let me see. So here it is, divergence. No, it's not divergence. Let me see. So see how price diverged right here. Bone went up, came right here, respected demand zone, broke structure, came right here, broke structure, went up. Let's see. This is the last known supply zone right here on the M5 on gold. Let's see. 5-minute supply zone. So you see how we were bullish between here? We had a low, high, higher low, price broke structure, higher high, higher low, price broke structure, and up. So guess what? This right here is going to be a point of interest. Because if you look at market structure like this, low, high, higher low, broke structure. What's up? All right. Appreciate it. Break structure above. So then price tapped in right here. Broke structure above here. So now all of this can be liquidity. This could be liquidity. All right, so let me look on the M1. Let's see what's typical. I would, me personally, I'll be looking. It's not ready like right now, this instant, but I'll be looking for sales. Your entry is equally as important as your exit. Equally as important as your exit. Yeah. Obviously, internally, this is bullish. But that's not a significant enough supply zone for the sellers to come in. From. We not in profit right now. We're sitting a little bit out of profit on Bitcoin. So let's look at it. See what this doing. I guess the bulls are fighting. Oh, this is gonna be my ideal setup. If this stop loss gets hit, it's gonna be my ideal setup because what I see is obviously if this tapped in right here, it created a distribution on the lower time frame. Price would have consolidated and then broke lower if it wants to. That's if the stop loss gets hit. You see the bulls attempting to come back in there with a divergence and changing character. Excuse me. I believe you can trade with at least 0.04. Because look, with a 0.02, I'm only 52 cents in the red, 64 cents out of profit with a 0.02. So maybe you can trade as high as 0.04 if you're able to emotionally withstand it. If you're able to emotionally withstand it. It looks like the Bulls want to come in off of this level. They're attempting to. Ooh, that's nice. That's a nice attempt. Nice attempt. So like I said, what you're looking at is possibly this. This will be a low. This will be a high. This will be a higher low. Price broke structure internally, created a higher high. This coming down into the what? Demand zone, creating a what? Higher low. Want to go back bullish and create a higher high. Let me see what's up. It depends on how that candlestick finish. Because I can see this attempting to diverge and want to shoot up. So I may go in for another Bitcoin buy at 0.04. Oh yeah, we going. Let me see. I'm going in there. So stop loss, same stop loss, 64.43, 82. Put that in first. Okay, and then same TP. So this one got at 6, so it's a little bit higher than my original price. So it's all good. TP same, 65, 264, 38. Alright, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Those 2 entries. Let's see what happens. I'm attempting to, because I don't have the trade view package that goes down to the second time frame. I'm attempting to visualize and see how it's attempting to curve and diverge and push back up and change character. That's what I'm attempting to see. Obviously, it did not change character yet on the second time frame. Not quite, not just yet. But this, like I said, this is still a demand zone until it breaks below this wick. This is still a demand zone where the bulls could come in and push up and go bullish off of. And I'm looking at all of this right here like this as a redistribution. Absolutely, I can be wrong, but that's what I see as of right now. But hey, stop loss get hit. That's why you use proper risk management. You're supposed to trade from the mindset as, okay, I'm about to take this trade and I'm about to lose. If I'm going to lose this trade, what am I okay with losing? And then that's what you trade the lot size with. That's what you trade the lot size with. I think this trade is going to hit stop loss now. Now that this has failed, I think it's going to hit stop loss. And then I'll just look for another entry. Ooh, so hold up. It's a redistribution right here. That's what I'm looking at now. It'll be a possible redistribution. Yeah, patience on display. Trade with confirmation, trade with patience. Gold, I don't see anything. Um, Let me see, like, what's the Asian session? Oh, market didn't even open yet. 20 minutes. 20 minutes the market open up. Let me see. We don't have any news. Yeah, every news on Tuesday. Don't have any news tomorrow. That's what's up. That was a news-free trading day tomorrow. Like I said, I think this thing is going to stop loss. Come back down here to this level where I initially felt that it was gonna go bullish from. Which where's my trade right? Oh, right here. And this not even my that's not even my ideal that's not even my ideal trading setup, so I shouldn't even took it. Bro. It's not my ideal go-to move. I shouldn't took it. Now you see how this green candlestick is attempting to push up above the red candlestick. That's something I would like to see. That is something I would like to see in order to see the bulls come in and go bullish. It's like it's about to diverge. You see how price is literally slanting lower. You see how it's slanting lower on the candlesticks and slanting upward on the RSI. They could use weights. You got a chance. If you don't look, you got a chance. No questions, no problems, no concerns. Ask away. You don't need to trade with a fib either. I mean, you don't need to trade with that. I mean, it's a nice thing. It's cool to trade with, but you don't need to trade with it. It's all in your head. It's all in your trading is all in your head. It's all in your head. Legit all in your head. Let me see something. Oh yeah, some people will do this. Oh, let me see if I hit my field level. Let me see if I hit my field level. Like this. And they'll sit there and literally wait on it to hit field level and get in. They stop. You gotta understand the market moves in market price cycles. Accumulation, reaccumulation, distribution, redistribution. Market moves, and market price cycles. I turned it to dark mode so I can show you how to feel. Miss Sharon? Hello? Hello? Can't hear me. Okay, yeah, so what just happened, stop loss just got hit, is cool now gravy. So it's doing exactly what I anticipated it to do, which is cool, which is better because now it's set up for it'll be set up for my ideal trading system. Break above that. We're going in. Yeah, so now it's just now filling that gap. I need a confirmation candle. It's just now filling this gap, which is great. That's exactly what I anticipated. It's a fair value gap sitting right here. Not box. It's a fair value gap sitting right here. And price just now filled it. So we're about to go in for Bitcoin buys. I'm gonna buy it for Bitcoin right now. I'm gonna buy. Stop loss is going to go right below this width. Let me see. Should I go below that width? It did mitigate. Or I can go right below the game box. So I'll go right here. Yeah, I'll go right here. 64, 449, 64, 449, 01. 64 4 4901. All right, 61 4901. That's stop loss. Excuse me. TP. I'm shooting for this right here, which is 65 265 46. 65 265 46. And that's my bad on taking that trade. That Bitcoin trade earlier, it's not even my idea of setup. You know why I took it. It's all good. All good, all great. This is what we were looking for. So we're looking for this being a low, this being a high, this being a higher low, breaking structure, creating a higher high internally. So you know why I did this. It's all good. It's all good. Let's see. So you can see how price just diverged and changed character right here. It literally slanted lower like this, and it's literally doing what? Equal lows right here on the RSI. And then it just did what? Change character right here in the middle. So now you got to see if price wants to do what? Come back right here, lay his leg down, and then go back bullish. That's possible. That's possible. Price, after they change character right here internally, price can do what? Change the character. Price will come back. Oops. Price will come back and lay this leg down, and then go bullish. That's possible. It's possible. I may even put a buy entry. I mean, a buy limit right there. Oh Lord, it's coming back. Hey, Miss Sharon, I was attempting to get in touch with you to see if we're still on for 3 o'clock.
Yeah, I've been here. I just missed your calls and I tried to call you back. And you didn't answer, so I was waiting for you to call me back. You just take the phone tag, I guess.
All right. I'll let my trainer know we'll be on our way.
Okay, I'm going to text you the address.
Okay. No, I got it. I got it already.
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, y'all. So I got a life insurance appointment. Okay. Got a life insurance appointment. So Bitcoin, let's see. Field price 64,533.60. Let's see. 64,533.60. All right. Stop loss is 64. Stop loss 64 449.01. All right, cool. So this is the legit. So let me see. 60. Let me see. 64 583.60. That's what I'm telling you. Divergences are powerful. Footprints in the sand. Stop loss. 64 44901. And TP I got at 65 265 46. That's my overall TP. Look at this, man. So literally, this is the entry, this is the stop loss, and the TP is up here. So obviously, this would look, we would look for this to do what? Break structure right here. Okay. We'll look for this to break structure. This would be BOS above once it does. And that's how you trade, man. Legit, that's how you trade. Like you just said, hey, we don't know if this is gonna do what. This is a divergence, this is a change of character. We don't know if price is gonna do what. Come down here and mitigate the what demands on it, cause a change of character. It decided to, respected it, came back and did what? Respected this fair value gap right here. This right here is a fair value gap in between here. Like this. Came, respected that fair value gap, put it down, and then did what? Take off. Take off. This would be, breaking structure would be TP1. Where you can look at TP1 at this redistribution triangle right here, this bullish triangle on the 15, on the 15. We absolutely look at that as a TP1. Break below here, TP1, and we stop loss will break even, close to 50% partials, and then I'll let the rest ride to the overall TP right here, which I'm about to change to 65 267 83. All right, so I'm gonna set an alert right here. Let me know that hey, price hit a TP1 smash, close 50% partial, break even. So I got that clock sitting right there, and I just let the market do what it does. All right, so let the market do what it does. Don't stress. Don't sit here and screen watch. When it hits this, it'll simply shoot me an email. It'll notify me on here. It'll notify me on my phone. That's when I go into trade, go to my chart, and then I'll say, hey, cool, close 50% partials. I'll take 0.03 because that's what's half of 0.06. And then I'll leave 0.03 in the market. Stop loss going to break even. And I'll let the rest ride to what? 65, 267, 83. That's just like how you trade. All right. But I'm not going to do my normal conclusion. I simply have to go. Got an appointment to run. But I will be back with you all in, let's see, it's at the top of the hour right now. So I'll be back with you all in about an hour, a little over an hour from now for my Zoom session. All right. Appreciate all the support. Y'all take care.